Real quick, before this video starts, I just want to say a huge thank you to all you guys that are viewing and subscribing and liking all the videos. It really means a lot. I put a lot of effort in these videos, and it's actually really nice to see something come out of it. So, thank you guys very much, and enjoy the video.
So it's been a week since Nectar dropped, and my original idea for this video was about the meaning of the lore in the music videos, but I decided on something different. Today, I wanted to talk about the point of Nectar, and what I mean by that is, what was Joji trying to do with Nectar? A big complaint I see about this Nectar album is that there's not that really good of song flow on it. You see, you'll get this really big, highly produced song like Daylight, and then right after you'll get a song like Upgrade, or you'll get Normal People, something lo-fi, something that's not on the same standard as a Daylight or a Run. And a lot of people have been saying that he's losing that unique sound that made him so special. And I think a big part of this is because of Joji's label. They keep trying to push him out there as this big pop star that is going to be playing on radios and everything, and that's completely fine. But with doing that, they are sacrificing what made Joji Joji. So what I think Joji's trying to do with this album was trying to make everyone happy. I believe that the first half of this album was more for the label and for all the newer pop fans that don't really care about his old stuff, but with the second half of this album being more lo-fi and more sounding like his old stuff. But I think it's coming to that point where he's making too many types of songs for too many types of people. Over this last week, I've heard a lot of people call Joji a sellout, and how he's just sold out to his record label and not try to make music he wants anymore. Now, I do think what they're saying holds a lot of weight, but I don't think Joji entirely sold out. I think Joji's just now starting to realize how big he is, to the point where if he puts out a newer pop song, all his old fans shit on him for selling out. But if he puts out an old lo-fi hip-hop song, a lot of his newer fans complain that this isn't as good, this isn't like his new stuff. And I think he expresses this well in his song TikTok. TikTok is essentially him just singing about how he's dealing with stardom and how he's dealing with how big he's gotten lately, and how he really doesn't know what to do anymore because anything he does seems to be just shit on. Throughout the song, you can hear him talking about how he wishes he stayed away from the fame, how he doesn't really deal with it well, and how he wishes things can go back to how they used to be. I think Joji is basically at that mindset he had right before he left YouTube, where he's trying to make everyone happy, but he's sacrificing what he actually wants. But now, instead of it being about YouTube videos, it's about his own music career. And what backs up this claim even more is the song that came right before TikTok, Modest. Now, Modest is essentially about how Joji felt during the whole Filthy Frank era, the whole YouTube era and all that. With the first verse talking about how he feels like a machine, that he's working every day and he'll never stop. But near the end of this first verse, he's taking peeks over a mountain and seeing how green the grass is and telling himself how unique he is and what he could be doing if he was over on that side of the mountain. And the chorus, which plays right in between the first and second verse, is essentially about how he wishes this is the hardest part in the turning point from YouTube to his music career. He also talks about how his fans might say they're satisfied, but they're truly not. And I think what he's talking about there is when people go in the comment sections of a Joji music video or something and talk about Filthy Frank or Pink Guy, they're always bringing him back to his old YouTube stuff even though he's trying to move on. Then with the second verse, he's talking about how happy he is on the other side of the mountain, how he's finally made it there, and how happy and proud of himself he is because he actually made this step through. This is supposed to be representing how he made that step through to his music career, how he feels a lot more happy doing what he actually wants to do. Now, both these songs hold a lot in common, but I think the main thing about both of them is that how he's happier when he's doing something he actually wants to do. And I think that's what he's trying to get through. I think that's the whole point of this album, essentially. I think he was like, here, I'll give you guys all the pop songs you want, I'll give you all the lo-fi hip-hop songs that you guys want, but the first opener, the beginning songs are going to be how I was transitioning through this, and how I'm happier when I do something I want to do. But that's basically all I wanted to talk about today. That's truly how I feel like Joji was feeling when he made this album, and I wanted to share that with other people because it seems not that many people realize what was the true meaning of this album. But if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And I hope this is the hardest part we tried. we tried. And when they say they're satisfied, they're lying. They're lying. Do forgive me, I've seen the treasures in the blue, but right now I'm just not strong enough.